All right, man. Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Detroit Lions 34-30. Let's talk about the game. Um, Man, and it was a crazy game. Had like 5 or 6 fumbles or something like that in the game, and my homeboy didn't throw a touchdown. Let's start off there. He was 300 yards, 55 yards rushing. I think all Kansas City touchdowns came on the ground or via the defense. Stafford threw 3 touchdowns. At the end of the day, a lot of people are already blaming the defense and smoke and mirrors. At the end of the day, they forget the issues they had on offense, and then the touchdown that was a touchdown. Um, you had the fumble by Kerryon, which was, usually they blow that dead, but hey, it is what it is. You had Matthew Stafford give up a fumble, so they fumbled. They got fumbles, in the red zone. I remember twice. So people not gonna remember that. They just gonna remember the defense, giving up the touchdown at the end. But to be down to your backup cornerback and your backup safety because Slay and Quadre didn't play, the defense played really, really well today. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes didn't throw a touchdown. Do people realize the significance of that? But also, one thing I did point out was his legs. And when you play a lot of man and you don't spot Mahomes and you don't run a lot, you forget he can run. And in the fourth quarter, on 4th and 8, he picked up the first down with his feet. And you know what? The offense just got to be a little bit more efficient. Today it was just the fluke plays, the fumbles, the catch in the back. I thought it was a catch that could have turned the tides, and you know what? It didn't really come down to field goals today, man. It came down to the catch. That was a catch, in my opinion, in the back of the end zone, and it came on turnovers, man. And we turned the ball over when we should at least got field goals, And it is what it is. It just, you can't put on the defense. The defense played their heart out today. They did, man, and they did well, man. And then remember, you don't have Mike Daniels, you don't have Deshaun Hand, and offensively, you pretty much got everybody there. But, I don't think this is the blame on nobody but the turnovers. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We turn the ball over, and that's the game. And that's the game right there. The game is the turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Defense played well. They controlled the time of possession. Daryl Bevel called a good game. But at the end of the game, I'm of the train of thought of this, and I'm not. I don't have Patricia job title. I'm not the head coach. But at the end of the day, at some point, you got to switch it up and you got to send pressure. And at the end of the day, on 4th and 8, assuming they at the end of the day, I don't think it's a bad thing if they score quick or they score on a deep touchdown. I would have blitzed. Real talk. I would have did it. I would have sent the house, and if Kelsey get me, if Harmon or Robinson go down the field and get me, you know what? I'm living with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going to get the ball back and they're not going to chew that clock up. And I felt they should have came after Patrick Mahomes with the blitz. I know analytics probably say, Patrick Mahomes is perfect quarterback rating against the blitz. I would have switched it up and I would have sent the blitz and I would have went after him a couple of times on that drive. And if he so be able to escape it and get out the pocket, well, so be it though. You know what I'm saying? I just take my chances. At some point, you got to take a chance. You got to take a gamble. And they gamble was just continuing to they double Kelsey and they just continued to play man, and they really never came after him. They got some nice pressure. Trey Flowers, got a fumble today. They needed to come after Patrick Mahomes at that last drive. And the Chiefs did that. You had the Honey Badger. He shot the gap and got Stafford on the third down. But you know what? This just shows that the Lions, in my opinion, their defense is elite. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the rankings or the stats might not show it, and the fans may blame Patricia. Yeah, I would have blitzed on that 4th and 8, and I would have blitzed often and plenty on that drive. That's just my opinion, especially when it got to 4th and 8 and they was just gonna drive down. I would have blitzed a ton. Okay, but the defense held this dude without a touchdown. And if you want to blame somebody, okay, the defense, they gave up a touchdown to McCoy. They gave up a touchdown to Williams. Mahomes didn't throw a touchdown to nobody else. In actuality, the defense gave up a touchdown on the carry-on fumble. The offense gave up a touchdown on the carry-on fumble. Matthew Stafford fumbled the ball. They gave it back to him. So at the end of the day, the defense, they got turnovers. People would be crazy to blame this defense. And Matthew Stafford made some plays. He really did today. He made some plays in the fumble. Oh, okay, shit happened. Really do. The missed call on the Kenny Galladay catch. I thought it was a catch. I don't know what the fuck the catch is. Excuse my French, in the NFL no more. I don't know what a catch is. I don't. He caught the ball, and that could have turned the momentum of the game as well, too. And I think that was a heartbreaker. And usually a Lions team would have folded after not getting that catch and then fumbling the ball on the Matthew Stafford fumble on the next play. A team would have folded after that, man. And at the end of the day, I just think the Lions just need that extra oomph on offense. I think it may be a guy that can stretch the field. That's a speedy guy to get downfield. Hopefully Hockenson is okay. But they coming. And the offense should continue, as long as they're healthy, they should continue to get better. But they going to need some help on the interior. They going to need some more guards because Chris Jones, he wreaked havoc today, and I knew he would. But if they can handle my homeboy like this, man, and they can continue to protect Stafford, which I think they need to be in, this offseason, they need to be in the business for some guards and a left tackle and some tackles. They need to be in the business for some guards specifically, man. But Patricia called another good game, had a game plan. And just last year, he had a really good game plan versus the Rams. I think people need to start waking up that he's a special talent when it comes to planning on defense. Now, game management, he got some learning to do. But if only thing I would critique him on today is that last drive. I feel like they should have came after Patrick Mahomes, especially on that 4th and 8. They should have called a zero blitz, manned up. And if, he got time to chuck it down the field and he connected, guess what? You get the ball back, you down 4, and Stafford get a chance with about a minute and some change left to score a touchdown in not 20 seconds. So at the end of the day, I take that chance. And this reminds me of the Monday night game with the New Orleans in Houston. When Houston scored that touchdown to Kenny Stills, and Romeo Cornell called a soft game. He played soft, and he let Drew Brees in the dome, control climate. He let them get in field goal range, playing soft and playing scared. Either you gonna be aggressive, all in, or you not gonna be aggressive. And what the Patricia got to figure out is in that situation, the analytics fuck analytics. My mind telling me that they're gonna score regardless. 4th and 8. Pin your tails back and go get him. Let him know you can disguise it. You can let him know you coming. And if he do a quick hitter, so be it. Trust your pass rushers. Trust your linebackers. You ain't got Jared Davis out there for nothing. He a speed demon. But before anybody try to put this on the defense, you don't know shit about football. This dude, my homeboy, didn't throw a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? They missing Hand, Daniels, Slay, Quadre Diggs. They played their ass off. If you want to blame anybody for this game, blame the offense for turning the ball over and giving up a touchdown. They don't give up that touchdown, the Lions win the game. That's period. And then you want to blame somebody else, blame the refs. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a touchdown. Well, being in Detroit, the refs not going to give us nothing. You know what? But hey, man, this showed me that they pointed in the right direction, and just moving forward, they just got to get healthy, and keep executing the game plans. But I do think at some points you got to blitz, and Patricia, you got to figure that out. At some point, some guys you got to blitz, in my opinion. So it is what it is. Lions lose 34-30 to the Chiefs, but I was impressed. I'm encouraged. And hopefully they can keep that momentum coming out the bye. I think they got a bye next going to Green Bay. It is what it is. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for checking in. You want to make a donation, that link's in the description. But the best donation you can make is share the video. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. And check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, entertainment, and much, much more. That's Goodfellas Sports TV on YouTube. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Until next time, we gone.